I'm gonna get carrots and radishes in the raised bed. This garden update was so fun to make. This footage that you're seeing right now was filmed on May 5th when I set up the raised bed and got it all planted out. Part of it I had planted out in radishes. I tried 4 different varieties. And it is June 5th today, so we are exactly 1 month out from when I have planted these. I had planned to harvest everything sometime this week, but I ended up having the day off today, so I went ahead and I harvested all of the radishes. So come along for their growing journey. I don't really like snacking on radishes plain, but they are so much fun to grow. They get going so quick, and before you know it, in 25 days, sometimes 30, you end up with radishes. So here is the progression of their growth over the last 30 days. I was going to apologize for the sound of the chainsaw in the background, but honestly, that is the sound of summer, and all of the sounds in the audio of this footage is absolutely music to my ears. So I will not apologize for someone working in their yard while I work in mine. I feel like radishes aren't super difficult to grow, but I was super impressed with the production that I had in 3 of the varieties that I chose to plant, and I do have extra seeds, so I also got all of the area I harvested replanted, so we will have another succession of radishes. Like I mentioned before, radishes are not my favorite snack, but I have enjoyed them in other dishes and in salads and things like that. So I do have a few ideas on how I want to use the radishes that I grew, and maybe someday I will enjoy snacking on them a bit more. But first, we will try a few fun recipes. I only lost a handful of radishes to bug damage, and that is a-okay with me. I'm okay sharing a few with the wildlife in the area. That's just what happens when it comes to gardening sometimes. I was super excited for this specific variety of radish. It was a watermelon radish from Haas Tools. I'm not quite sure why it grew the way that it did. I don't know if I planted the seeds too close, although the greens are absolutely gorgeous. Like, there was good growth with the greens, so I don't know why the radish itself did not grow. They all looked like really weird carrots. I did have a few other varieties accidentally mixed in the watermelon radish. I'm not mad that they didn't grow right. I'm excited to see how different they grow this time around. I am going to try growing this variety again because I think there are plenty of days in our Midwest growing season that I can get one more run out of my seeds. So we will see if anything different happens the second time around. I have way more radishes than I know what to do with right now, but it was so fun growing them and harvesting them. Everyone is just a little bit different. I loved seeing the color differences, the shape differences. Even when it's the same variety, they all grew a little bit different, and it was just super fun. As you can see, I have enjoyed filming the process. I have a few different ideas on how I would like to try and use up the radish and some of the radish greens. I want to try and utilize the entire plant if I can. I just finished harvesting all of the radishes that were in this raised bed, and we're gonna go ahead and plant another succession. My seeds, very much so, got all mixed up. Totally my fault.
but we are just going to go ahead and plant what we have, and we're going to see what happens. None of my labels are going to be correct, but that is okay. I'm going to try and do it kind of in the same rows as before.
Another live and learn moment this year in the garden is taping shut or stapling shut my seed packets.
Look at that. The squirrels are burying walnuts everywhere.
An issue that I've been having already this season is the squirrels in our backyard. They are digging up a lot of my pots. They're making a lot of holes in the raised beds, and I am finding walnut seeds that they have stuffed in the ground all over the property.
I have left from today. I will hold on to. I might be able to get a third succession in after this bed is done the second time, or I will just kind of sprinkle them around in some of the other buckets and things that I have. These are the varieties that we have this time around, the same as last time, but we have cherry bell radish from Haas Tools, a dollar store sparkler radish, watermelon radish from Haas Tools also. This did not do well for me. And then this is the Scarlett Globe. This is also a dollar store seed. So everything else did well except the watermelon radish. I just threw all the greens down on the ground. They really, I think it was an error on my part. I think they were maybe planted too close and I didn't thin them well enough, because they did not do much of anything. Definitely not what the package looks like. Just these little stalks. So we'll try these again, but I'll plant them a little different.
I realized with all my seeds being mixed up, it'll be difficult to differentiate between the different varieties, but I am going to try my best to stay on top of the thinning, and hopefully we will have more success in another 30 days. This was a month's time in about 10 minutes, and I hope you enjoyed watching as I grew these radishes for the first time. The recipes that I would like to try the radishes in is a radish greens pesto, a pico de gallo with the radish, slicing it up for salads, trying it in egg salad, and a few other dishes. Pinterest is going to become my best friend, learning how to use the things that I grow in a beautiful way. Thanks for watching.